Dr. Moshe Lewis, Music and Medicine. Always a delight to join a friend, Chaz Shepherd. Talk to us about how important the work Judge Maybelline's doing here, honoring unsung fathers.
Well, I'm glad I'm just not just here and got to fake like I'm really into it, because I'm really into it. Nothing right now, I think, other than music, has more of my passion and attention than acknowledging fatherhood for the sake of the system in which this is in. In this country in particular, fathers are not supported as much as we should be. There are many fathers who want to be active as fathers, but because of how the system is set up, they may not have enough fight in them to go through all of that just to do what they should be allowed to do and have the divine right to do. And so I'm a big supporter of fatherhood. I have spent years in court just to be a father. Right. And so I stand with men who really want to, and I want to encourage any guy who has to go through the system right now to be a father, to muster up all of your strength to keep going through that for the sake of your children, your child, because it's unfortunate that we have to push sometimes, but that's what it is, and it's worth it. So I'm a happy father. So of course, to be a part of an awards ceremony and scholarship, giving under the name of Celebrating Fathers, I'm all for it. I could talk about it all day, but he ain't got the time.
Well, you've been honored before as well.
I'm blessed, and I do. The Bible has this thing where it says, "Do everything as unto the Lord." Well, I take the same concept and I do it in authenticity. Sure. So honor or no honor, whatever, it's a privilege for me. So if they want to honor, that's nice, but it's a privilege to be a father.
Sure. Now you mentioned the music part, which of course we love. Talk to us about just how you chose to continue to pursue that. It's a very intense industry.
Yes, it is. Mike Phillips and I were just mentioning how there's a lot of great musicians who have given up because of what it takes to do this. And all I can say is you just really have to love it. Like, it has to be you. So this is what I do to get paid, is what I do not to get paid. It's my release. Instead of
in the car,
right? Instead of cocaine or heroin, it's music for me. Instead of the gang, it's music for me. You know what I mean? We all need a release, but me, I love it. It's who I am. So that's why I'm just crazy enough to still be in this and doing it when I am privileged to do it, and that's how I see it. Sure. Not necessarily to be a star. Right. For me, music is the star, and I'm privileged to be able to do it. That's really my genuine mindset.
Absolutely, and you do it so authentically, and you really have such a great voice. Talk to us about just getting that inspiration every time you put your fingers to the keys and start playing, because your improv is amazing.
Thank you, because it's all from the soul. So of course, I may have something organized, a song, but normally I also just move in what I'm feeling in that moment, because it's really from the soul. That's the only way I'm still here doing this. So I'm a music man. That's what I just call myself, a music man. Do all of what I call 6 things it takes to make a song. From writing, engineering it, performing it, producing it, mixing it, and mastering it. I'm all in. Sure. So and I'm just still loving it.
Absolutely. Tell us where we can find you, and then your residency also.
Right on. And so there's a new one starting residency-wise at the SunRose on Sunset Boulevard, the absolute most exquisite yet cool and sexy and sophisticated, all of that at one time. It is that spot, man. And I'm so privileged to have been developing a relationship there with the management and the artists there, and so now they have allowed me to start a night there. August 10th will be the first, where we will be presenting something called The Show. Sure. And so, give us a reason to really
crazy jam sessions. I've heard some of your sets. They're crazy.
Yeah. So it'll have that jam element, and it'll have some show element. Like, I still love a show. We used to have shows, like something that was just more than just that one thing. You know what I mean? So I'll be inviting friends to come and jam with me. It'll be lovely. So the SunRose starting August 10th is Residency. New album is coming out June 28th. Okay. So I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but the 28th, if you see it after that, It's out. But yeah, June 28th, new album called Together. Sure. I mean, it is an extensive album because I had been sitting on great music for too long, and now it's time for it to be out. So it's called Together, and that's the music stuff that's happening. I'm performing live there also on Fridays at SunRose with the Residency that's already there. It's called Rosha. Great musician Carlinhos and Rosha. So Fridays you can catch me jamming with them, but my show there will start August 10th.
Can't wait. Love your passion. Love your
Thanks,
intensity.
man.
It's always a pleasure.
Love you, buddy. He's such a great guy.
Yeah,
Great guy.
Likewise.
Thanks
so
man.
much. Always a
Indeed,
pleasure.
bro.